two, one.
Hello. Hello. Welcome to Audrey Thoughts with Audrey Scott. I'm Audrey Scott. Here I have my friend Ismail. I don't know your last name.
I have like two different last names.
What are they?
Ibarra Alcocer.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So, what's up? What you been up to?
A little bit of everything. South by Southwest is going on, so I've been walking around.
What's like your favorite part of South by? What do you like to do the most?
Free booze.
Free booze. How do you get the free? I'm not hip to anything. So,
But
You
pretty
just-
much everything's going on like on social media. Like they'll be
Oh.
posting different events going on everywhere. They say if you're paying for alcohol, you're not doing it right. So,
that's true. That's why I steal from the liquor store.
but yeah, that's
Fucking
pretty much
taxman.
it.
You got any favorite bands performing or anything?
So I like 2 years ago I did like I found this band called Youth Sector from like the UK, and
Yeah.
they just randomly are gonna perform this week.
Whoa,
But
cool.
yeah, who would have thought that I'm gonna get to see one of like my up and coming favorite bands?
That's
just randomly
awesome.
come to Austin.
That's so cool. Last year I went to this this little metal festival at Hole in the Wall, and I became like really good friends with the lead guitarist and singer. He's awesome, and I wish I remember your name or I'd shout you out right now. But yeah, I think it's a cool opportunity just to like see a lot of these local bands, or not even local, but all over the U.S. I want to go to those houses though, those fucking.
Like pop-ups.
Yes, I want to go to pop-ups. I got to figure that out.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Like yesterday I was at like some event for Porsche.
Yeah.
All this time I thought it was Porsche, but I guess it's
I did
Porsche.
too. I mean, you don't need the like I don't know. Make it a UH or like an A at the end. Like that's just a test to see if you're rich or not. That's literally it's just a test on how you pronounce Porsche.
That's literally like you mispronouncing it. Yeah, you're poor.
You put the poor in Porsche. Fuck.
Rich, yeah.
I got a Glock in my Rari.
But yeah, I mean, so this is like my first South by Southwest for like the first time in like 3 years since the
Yeah.
pandemic hit.
Because you lived here for a brick, right?
Yeah.
Like
2017 to like right before the pandemic, like
Yeah.
almost 3 years.
okay, that's a small brick, but it's still a lot bigger bricks than mine. Austin's great. So you do a lot of comedy online. What made you start it? What made you kind of get into that?
So I have a background in theater and like improv. So I did that all of high school and college.
Yeah.
And I pretty much didn't really like pursue it because like where I'm from in South Texas, like the only way you make it in life is if you go work at the oil rigs.
Yeah.
So I was stuck doing like customer service stuff because I was not built for the oil rigs.
Damn, dude. Did you do like phone call centers and
Yeah,
shit?
I did. I was I actually was a general manager for Xbox customer support for a while.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's just like a lot of people saying the F word and the N word, and you're
Yeah, it was kind of fun though because I was at the time I was like 22, like managing all these
Groovy.
all these 40-year-old people.
yeah, they probably hated that.
Yeah, I was like, dang, I'm at the beginning of my life and these guys already peaked. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
dude.
like, kinda
Oh,
sad,
they're
right?
just
But-
dying in those chairs, just
Yeah.
sinking back and back and back.
But,
Damn.
but yeah, I mean,
How'd you become the GM at 22?
So I talk a lot, and
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something with like being able to like communicate with people
Cool.
that they like my work ethic. So
Damn. I talk a lot too. I think that's why like I always do like serving and shit. It's because I couldn't do a call center because I can't sit still. Like I would fucking go insane. I would just I have to be touching something. I'm just a feral rabid little animal just on the fucking streets having to scurry and shit. That's why it's fun just running around and remembering all these It's a good brain thing too. But so you just recently started stand up. You've been making these videos for how long now? You would say?
I would say like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what made you come to my side of the jungle? Like what?
So I think like there's something about writing when it comes to like skits that is like not one dimensional, but like it's like A to B to C, right?
Yeah.
Like very linear. as opposed to like stand up. It's like, there's like so many things that happen that you could have A B C D, but it's like there's so many obstacles that like make it like challenging, and it's like a whole different like
You
medium.
find stand up more challenging.
Oh, like 100%, yeah. Like
What do you
like,
think's like the hardest thing? What have you noticed with, how new you are to stand up? What are the main difficulties that you've seen?
For me, it's most of like more of my like skits have been stuff about like being a Hispanic.
Yeah.
So with comedy, it's harder because I don't have the ethic to like the work ethic to sit down and write. Like I don't do that. I usually just converse with people and I think something's funny. I'm like, I'll write that down.
Yeah.
And even then, I just started writing my stuff down. I just would be like, oh, I'll remember later.
Nice.
But
Were you writing it down on your phone? Like, what are you
notes,
doing?
yeah. And I just started doing it on like a notepad.
Cool. Yeah.
So.
Definitely keep a book on you. That's something I would say.
Yeah, I heard it helps with memories.
Totally. That's one of my challenges right now is like I've been remembering old jokes that I have. And then, I think like 5 or 6 joke books now, and it's just like I open them up and I see one page of bullshit and I'm like, I hate this, and I shut it and I'm like, I forget all the gems, all the fucking gems that are there. For example, I call my pussy tropical because every time I have sex I make a mango crazy. I forgot I said that. And I'm like, wow, I'm a fucking genius, dude. Like, madman at work.
That is great. I love it.
Holy shit. Dude,
What?
so, side note, I watched, have you seen any of the Harry and Meghan on Netflix?
No, I haven't.
Holy fuck. I started watching it because of South Park, because they were making fun of both of them on South Park. And I was like, okay, well now I have to actually watch it. I got to figure out why I don't like them. And so I'm watching it and I'm already it's just insane how like, this woman, gorgeous woman, sure, whatever. She is really nice to look at. Like, I will say that. She has a beautiful face. Her fucking voice. Oh my God. She always has something to fucking say about everything. And it's awesome. Like, the whole documentary, like, the first half of it is just describing how perfect Megan is and how smart she is and how beautiful she is and how she's gone through all of this trauma. And it's like, that's cool. Like South Park has said, like a lot of people have criticized, like, you want to be left alone. You don't want cameras around you. And then you're going to get an even more personal and real side of yourself and put that onto Netflix for how many fucking years or as much. Like, wait, so Harry lost his money. Did he lose all the Netflix money?
Yeah. So he put all his money in that bank. So he's kind of
Oh, that sucks.
because they moved to California, so he's not using the British banks anymore. So like they moved, and she's like, "Hey, use this bank." Oprah uses it.
Do you know who their godfather is for their kid?
No.
Tyler Perry.
What?
Yes. When they originally moved from Canada to the US, they couldn't find a place to live. They needed privacy. And Tyler Perry was like, he called them. He's like, I've been watching y'all struggle and I just wanted to give you this house to use as long as you want. And I'm like, of course, like the plot of this docu-series is like a Tyler Perry ass story. And then he literally just pops up in it. And I'm like, what is going on? It's like he orchestrated this entire thing. Like, it's just a ridiculous relationship. She's like, yeah, I'm just an actress and I'm married to the Prince of England. And then like, there's all these cameras everywhere. Like, there's so many cameras, and then I can't wear the same color as the queen. And then when I was actually leaving the kingdom, I started wearing colors and actually expressing myself, and I almost killed myself at one point. It's very Tyler Perry. Like, I just think it's hilarious. But I don't think they're ever going to be broke, though. I think people are just going to somehow pay for money, like pay for their lives no matter what. Money doesn't exist when you get to that point, I don't think. They're going to be fine. Tyler Perry's going to fund. Like, something is going to... It's just another story for us to feel bad about. Literally, that's it. They're like, oh, poor Harry. I do like him, though. I feel like he chose the wrong woman.
Big time.
How do you feel about that?
What if it's just like he was sad for a little bit and then he said, well, that's a write-off of some sort. Rich people problems.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
not all too bad, in the world of the rich.
If you were royalty and you could have like any fancy like perk, what was the first thing you would want?
That's a great question. Probably just get away with anything. Like.
What would you
I
want
really-
to do? Arson?
I'm not sure. No, not like deathly. Just,
Oh.
just. I mean, you know, if I don't have to wait in line anymore. I'll square up with anyone that's in the line.
Dude, yeah,
I'll
fuck
be
a
okay.
line. What? Like they're in line to see you, dude. That's the thing. I would have a chiropractor.
The what?
I would have a personal chiropractor.
Oh, Massages every day.
Fuck yeah,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Robert.
Audrey just wants health insurance.
Worst part is I have it. That's what's sadder. I'm just broke still. Oh man. So I'm really mad that the Grammys didn't nominate Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Oscars, yeah, that's the Grammys didn't nominate Cocaine Bear. I'm pissed, Audrey. That's music. Cocaine Bear.
Probably for next year because that movie
Dude.
came out this year.
Oh yeah, duh. Well, that makes a lot of sense. I hope it wins next year. Cocaine Bear was amazing. It's like, so you watch it and it's based off a true story, right? And you think it's about this bear on cocaine, right?
Oh, it's not. Dude, what is it about? It's about a tiger on
The real
shrooms.
It's a panda on bath salts. Dude. A bunny on MDMA. That would be insane, dude. Like, you imagine bunnies, the way they fuck already. Could you imagine a bunny, like, fucking on coke or, like, Molly or something? Like, it'd probably explode, honestly. It's a little rodent heart. But, yeah, Cocaine Bear isn't about...
What if they're already on drugs? Like, that's why they jump so high.
Dude,
Go
they're
on, doing what you
horny.
love.
What'd you say?
Go out doing what you love.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I want to fuck to death.
The first bunny on drugs was
This is what Cocaine Bear's about.
was the Energizer bunny.
Oh, man, he do be banging, though.
He did be banging a lot.
He always bangs. I used to think that the Playboy bunny was the Energizer bunny. But I thought they were like one and the same.
The first time I bought Energizers, I'm like, "Where's the bunny?"
Yo, bunny
I was
not
a little
included.
kid.
What the fuck?
I was a little kid. I didn't know what false advertisement
What a
was back then.
liar. Oh god, that's mean. I used to think the Taco Bell sign was Pooh Bear stuck in the bell, and like the little yellow thing was like his foot sticking out.
And that's why they heard the bell, right?
The real
ding.
Cocaine Bear. Pooh Bear. Yeah, so Cocaine Bear. Dude. I think the real lesson of Cocaine Bear is that the real Cocaine Bear is inside of us all.
Deep inside of us.
Well, it takes, you just start, you're a sober person, you're having a great day, you have a drink or two, you're getting tired, your friends are pumped, and you're running out of energy, so what do? You get cocaine, and you snort it. And then this monster grows out of nowhere, and there's hair that covers your entire body, and your teeth become big, and you just keep fucking and eating people.
You could tell rich people. You could tell rich people made that movie because with the economy, that cocaine is expensive.
Bro, I know they had kids doing it in the movie. And I'm like, bro, lucky bastards. Like, if I could get that much cocaine on me right now, I'd be set for life. I don't know what kind of life, but I would be set.
Also, it's kind of crazy how many people are going to try cocaine for the first time just because they watched that movie.
Oh, no. Yeah,
I've never had it, so I need to.
That would be such a bad lesson to get from it because it literally is about, like, the cartel and about how, like, this can fuck up your life and... Yeah, everyone that was, like, fighting for the cocaine, they're like, no, just get out of the forest because this bear is going to kill us. Like, yeah. But it did make me want a bag afterwards, I started smelling it,
There was an intervention for, a couple of rails.
If you or a loved one has a cocaine bear inside of them, please contact this number. There was a trailer for Tetris, too. There's a movie coming out about Tetris, and they made it, like, intense. It's the history of Tetris, and it's like epic EDM playing in the background, and there's Russia ties apparently. Like they're like Tetris versus Russia, and I'm like, what is going on?
It's animated? Or?
No, it's real. Like, what's that called? Live action. Yeah, it's live action. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, is it racist that they made the bear brown? Cocaine bear.
Oh, bear was black.
Well, you know what I mean. Yeah. You said it, not me. Okay.
Whoa. Dude. Oh man, that was such a great movie. I kept thinking that I was going to see Cocaine Bear 2. I didn't know that I didn't know that there was not a first one that I'd like been seen yet. So I keep telling people, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna see Cocaine Bear 2, and they're like, what? Like, how did you already see the first one? It's still in theaters. I'm like, no, I swear to God, like I'm seeing the second one. And I made 6 people think that I just like get this special access to the second Cocaine Bear.
Why did I think there was a second one? Because I'm on cocaine now.
Dude, because I can't read. Where am I? This is a movie theater. This is a dumpster. Oh man. Yeah. Hey, if you had to shit for the rest of your life or pee for the rest of your life, what would you do?
Pee or shit? Probably pee. Because I pee sitting down.
Really?
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, so I'm the oldest of 8 kids, and my mom would always get mad at us for for kids peeing outside of the thing.
Yeah.
It was like, she can't blame me if I sit down. You know? So
Yeah.
when my mom would be like, hey, someone peed outside of the cup, I'm like, it wasn't me, Mom, you know?
Yeah, you're so proud. You still sound proud as like sitting down.
Yeah, heck yeah, it's comfortable.
Do you sit down on the urinal or do you?
No. No. My intrusive thoughts, though, sometimes of like, you should try it one day.
I've tried it once and it worked.
Really?
Sort of.
I'd be afraid to try that because then how do you explain? Like, how do you make sense
What
that
if
you're not
someone walks
crazy?
in on that, dude? Like just.
Hey, what's up, dude? You know.
It's okay. I'm one of 8.
That'd be like the only way to make sure that the dudes don't like pull up right next to you. Like there's like
Yes.
6 stalls,
Yes.
and then, but they just want to be next to you.
Bro, yeah. That's gotta be weird, man. I hate that.
Also, as a guy, it's weird because
Why don't you have doors on your stalls?
Well, for me, like when I'm peeing, I either look down, right? But
Yeah.
it's like because if I don't, I'm gonna look up or I'm gonna do this, but then it's gonna come off as I'm trying to look around.
I know.
So I'm just like, you know, then like peripheral vision's like, damn, that guy's hung. You know,
Dude, I would look too.
you know. The worst
Just
feeling,
comparing. Like,
honestly, the worst feeling for me is like I'm peeing and someone comes in and they finish before me. I'm like, how?
or they
I'm
don't
like-
wash their hands.
I'm like, I'm
man.
that hydrated, huh?
One of my favorite things to do is when girls are like snorting cocaine in a stall and then I blow my ass in the stall right next to it. Like I try to have the hardest shit, so like every time they're snorting and screaming at each other, they're also smelling my fresh shit. And I don't flush right away either. I'm like, I'm gonna make you regret this. Like
You're like either someone's doing a shit ton of cocaine or someone just got broken up with, like,
yeah, I was like,
or both. It makes sense. They're really trying to keep it together, you know. But
hey, here you go. You try it on.
what's this?
That's Tom Green. I got him at a toy store.
Oh, nice. I feel like I'm in therapy and they're giving me like what is it, like toys, or I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't know because I don't have insurance for therapy, but you know.
I'll be your therapist. How do you feel about it?
About this?
About everything.
Oh, I'm excited.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, being back in Austin.
You're cured. You're fine. You don't need medicine.
Also, I tell people that like open mics could be like therapy, you know.
Totally.
You know, it's a
Totally.
broke man's therapy, you know.
Same, dude. It saved me.
It's like you bomb. It's like, bro, I've been bombing my whole life.
Yeah. At least now sometimes people laugh at it. Like
Right.
we can win something out of this. Like
But yeah.
dude, I left that. It fell in my pocket when I was buying drugs the other day, and my drug dealer sends me a picture of it in his backseat. He's like, "I'll keep it safe for you."
Wouldn't that be the funniest thing though? You pull up to your to the like dealer's crib,
Yeah.
and he thinks you're like a Fed, and then this pops out. He's like, "There ain't no way a Fed would have this."
That's my undercover.
That's the
spy.
most unprofessional Fed I've ever seen.
Tom Green.
They're gonna be like, Feds have autism now.
Blah.
Well, that's because you're doing his camera. Okay.
Yeah. I love it. I gotta redraw its face on it. I've had to draw it on 3 times now. It's actually kind of famous in the scene.
Really?
Yeah, Alden shared it on his story, so it's kind of a big deal now.
Oh heck yeah.
Everyone knows about Tom Green.
Have you ever had to be like, I don't have a spoon, sorry Tom?
No, you see, this is a problem. Like, I need to get a fork and a knife and a spoon. I thought about this. So these were only 89 cents, and I thought about buying 10 of them. But that might be a little too.
Oh, to put them all.
Yeah.
I'm like, what did you need 10 for?
They're great. They're great for scratching your hair, too.
Audrey's fork hands.
What hair?
Like that.
Yeah. Where'd you get it? At the dollar store?
Toy store. Toy Joy.
Toy
I
Joy?
also don't know what that is.
Yeah, Toy Joy is great. I go there like once a week. I get my glasses from there.
Really?
Yeah, and I get toys.
Toy Joy. I didn't even know people were still buying toys. That's how, I
Oh,
mean,
dude.
there's cool toys.
Dude,
right?
yes. They have lava lamps. They got SpongeBob socks. Just everything I need in life.
I remember finessing my parents for toys. I would be like, Mom, there's a show and tell. They want us to bring something with this color. And I liked Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
So my dad would always give me Hot Wheels and like a whole semester. And I'm like, I got a whole collection, bro. And how are you doing in show and tell? I'm like, oh, I'm doing great. But yeah, I just finessed myself like a whole bunch of toys. I'm like, when you're poor, you just tell them it's part of school. And they're like, yeah, we'll do anything for school,
Dude, my fat ass. I fucking, for fundraisers, I would like sell this stuff to neighbors and things, and I would never actually give it to them, and I would just keep all of this shit. And I would just never talk to him again. I was a horrible kid. Like,
Fundraisers are tough though, because I remember we would always sell chicken plates. Like in South Texas, that's a big
wow,
thing.
wow.
And I remember I had like 12 left, and my teacher was like, I told her, can you buy some? And she's like, no, I never do it because I always forget to go pick them up. I'm like, don't worry about it. I got you. Like, I got you, but buy them. And I promise I will, remind you. And I forgot. And I dropped out of that class. And I
Damn.
never saw her again because I felt so bad.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I get that.
So
Sometimes you just can't see him again.
But I just felt, I felt so bad. She dropped like $70.
Sometimes you steal from people and you feel bad and you never want to apologize, so you have to say goodbye.
I felt even more bad when I found out how much teachers make.
Oh, no! She needed that chicken.
I was like, damn, I'm a shitty person.
On that note, this has been Audrey Thoughts with Audrey Scott. Ismail, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Appreciate it.
And lesson of the story. The cocaine bear is inside of us all. And so are these nuts and balls. Good night. Thank you.
I think Ishmael was a hell hostage. I don't know if he was a guest or a hell hostage.